Hello everyone and welcome to FNAF World Refresh. Sorry about that. I've already got a file 1 save, so I'm going to instead do file 2. I'm going to be honest. Some of the tips are kind of very mean and I hate it. I will play normal mode because I ain't a coward for this game, because I know I can get through this. My one gripe with this game is that some of the tips are kind of... I don't know how to explain it. It feels like I'm being bullied again. Basically it says you can't run from a boss, and then at the very end it says coward. But the reason this is a problem is because you don't know if you can even beat the boss. I ran into that very freaking problem, and the moment I got a game over, it said tip, you can't run from a boss, and then period, and then it said coward. Like it freaking knew. And you know what the worst part was? I couldn't have even won if I tried. And that's why I feel like that should at least be very changed to, like, you should always grind for EXP or something. Because I ran into that boss not knowing just how strong it was, because it's not a regular FNAF World boss, and its progression does not make sense. And it annoyed me a lot, because I'm very petty. Also, these enemies, they don't even give experience points. And, like, you can always, like, before anyone says, oh, you should just face guys like this to see if you can beat them. That is not the case. I've had freaking... These guys are easier than the bosses sometimes, and then other times harder. And I'm pretty sure it's specifically just bosses you can't run away from. Also, I don't remember if this was the first character I encountered, but I swear to God, if it is, I'm gonna laugh. Because I don't remember who I first encountered in my first save. All I know is that it was a phantom, I believe. Because I know for a fact I never got any wizards yet. I got JJ, I got Balloon Boy, and I've got like 90% of the phantoms. Party favors. Would you stop decreasing? And I'm not even gonna try rage quit, because that thing has screwed me over so many freaking times. We might not win this, but I'm going to try to get him down enough to where Toy Chica can use water hose. I probably should have used no, freak it! Prize ball, give me water. My plan failed. My plan is screwed. I toss. But also, there's this, I don't know if it's a glitch or something, but there are fights that are dang near impossible that you cannot escape from unless you fight a boss, meaning if a boss does not respawn, you have to get up. Meaning if you face a boss, I'm trying to think. I cannot play and talk at the same time, apparently. Essentially, I had to face a character. I think it was one of the Balloon Boys or JJ. I don't remember which one, but it was in the next area. And what happened was, I kept trying. Like, this kept happening every time I would try to press the fight button or I would encounter anything. It would just be one of these characters. And I had to face a boss fight just to get some experience points, because I didn't want to lose needlessly to a character that I could just run away from. So So that's my one complaint with this game, is that it's not easy to tell if you can beat something, and sometimes they'll give you a fight you can't even win in the first place. I don't know if that's a bug or if that's intended, but it is annoying. And then they call you a coward for running away. And then this down here, this doesn't even make sense for the first area, because you can't even attack within that time limit. It just gives you like 2 seconds that go down like 1, 2, and that's it. Okay, just stall it. Stall it. Bite. Hot cheese. Got it. Pizza wheel. Switch. No. Water hose. It didn't work. No. Boy, Bonnie. I forgot for a second who he was. I just kept saying no. Water hose. Die, JJ. See, you don't even get experience for these guys in the first area. So what's the freaking point? I didn't even get to read what that tip said. I don't even care, because I'm pretty sure it's useless. That's my experience with games like this, is that tips do not help you. They give you like the vaguest advice that makes 0 sense half the time. And that's another gaming trope that annoys me, is hints that do not freaking help. Like, a character will say, I have to find a way past this door, and that's literally it. They won't tell you what to look for, they won't tell you what the area is like, or how to even do anything. It just says, oh, I need to get past this door. And that's like the only thing they tell you, and it's so annoying. Cupcake. Pizza wheel. Also, each character has an ult. I'm healing. I'm not taking that crappy risk. Jump scare. Die. Cupcake. Switch. And I know this asshole's gonna just jump scare real soon. I freaking knew it. Mic toss. Bash jam. That's a crit. Actually, I probably should have put a seizure warning. I'll do that once this stream goes public. See, this is the one I'm talking about. You can't even win this boss fight without leveling up. So you have to go down an area, I believe. Is how I did this last time. There's no way I'm winning this. Did he just attack the gravestone? I can't tell. And of course, you one-shot Chica. You know what? I hope you die, Auto Chipper. I hope you perish. Yeah, I'm gonna risk it for a biscuit. It won. That is the first time out of the 3 times I've seen that attack. That's the first time it friggin' worked. Oh, poor friggin' Auto Chipper got ardent Jesus. It sucks for him. I don't even care at this point. Party. No, I don't want to go to bed. I want to just save. Because one wasn't enough. God, these guys are annoying. 3 faster is better than 1. Why is there a golden Auto Chipper? Bites. No, it's not bites, it's chips, isn't it? Male, female, it's a rabbit, who cares? Chips. Here we go. Kids can be so cruel. What?
Take 1 or 2 of these acts at a time, not 5.
That I am streaming. That was my dad, I apologize. Of course, Of course. Why? Why would I expect anything less? Oh my god, please don't tell me it's gonna be an— oh my god, is it unwinnable again? I swear to god, this crap is unwinnable, I'm gonna rage quit. It's just Phantom BB question mark question mark. He's very glitchy, as you can tell. Cupcake. Save Bonnie. Come on, Bonnie. Oh my god. Of course, the one time I needed freaking Bonnie to move, he doesn't move. This is gonna be that fucking FNAF video all over again where Lord77 and Intwin was talking about freaking. No, it wasn't Lord Minion77. I think it was what's his name? Fucking the guy who just suddenly told me it was Lord Minion77 and whatever the other guy was named. I'm trying. It's D-Live. Fucking D-Live. Yeah. In one of his Gmod videos, Bonnie just refused to move. Like, fucking, they made this into an entire bit where they had to use the gravity gun to get Bonnie to move. Freddy's staring at them from the fucking bathroom. And D-Live was like, Freddy, Bonnie told us to do this and all that shit. This is like the one area you can get experience in the beginning area. It's terrible. Bash Jam. Bash Jam DVD. Bash Jam DVD. No, my things are gone. Well, you know what, hot cheese. What's your stuff, man? Go have GM. Birthday! Take this. As you can see, of course, one area you can experience points in. What's up, Fredbear? I think I found a clue as to what's happening. Right behind me, there's a tree that's distorting glitch. You don't know as much as I do, but I will tell you that this is a safe way to sanctuary. Whatever is going wrong with that, we have to fix it. It will be an adventure. So, excuse me, something horrible must have happened on the flip side. Because it's causing disruptive factor. Objects like the tree behind me have broken, but I think you can use these objects to get places you can before you have to go and find the source of the fractures. Because look at them. Oh my god. Endo 01. Save. I have to save. I have to do it every time. It annoys Flowey and Undertale Yellow that I have to save every goddamn 5 seconds. No, it's not that. I don't think it's that, is it? I don't remember. I was just playing this earlier. Tip, auto upgrade is located in the Guy Slayer. Because he needed... Is Mango a boy or girl? Was that ever confirmed? Was that ever a confirmed thing that Mango is a boy or girl? Okay, be sure to press that button. Continue to place one behind you to clear the path for later. That way you won't have to take the long way again. I think a lot of these monsters are actually our friends that have gotten misguided side effects of whatever's happening on the flip side. It looks like you can knock some sense into them so they can get back to normal, and then they'll join you. How wonderfully convenient. You need to find another subtitle under the game, and it's probably hid inside another ghost object. Ahead of the dusty fields. Be careful, it only gets more dangerous from here. Everyone's favorite. That is not everyone's favorite, but I don't really give a shit about him. The only rendition of Balloon Boy... The only rendition of Balloon Boy that remotely annoys me is this version. Everyone hates FNAF 2 Balloon Boy. I hate this game's Balloon Boy. Like, FNAF 2 Balloon Boy, I don't really care about. This game's Balloon Boy, I hate with a passion. And it's specifically this version of the game. Because his balloons attack do so much damage. Oh my god, friggin' move! I'm not dying to a freaking chop and roll. You know what? Cake this. Time for obsessive healing. By the way, that thing, this is the boss that I was talking about earlier. I hate this boss because it is impossible to win against when you first get to this area. You have to grind to beat that thing. Hear that? Or probably don't play easy mode and it'll be fine. But like, first coming into contact with that boss, I lost against it and there was no way I could win in that. At best, I'd have to risk the rage fit move and possibly kill my entire party. That is not a viable option. The fact that I was called a coward for trying to run from an unwinnable situation is honestly pathetic. It don't even say skill issue, because I was like, that was my first playthrough. You cannot tell me when you first played a game with next to no info on it that you would have not just ran into the boss fight first thing and tried to run when you realized you couldn't win. The hell? My game! Okay, we're good. No, wait, we're not good. Wait. Okay, we're good. Auto chipper. Time for you to meet my pizzas. Oops, attack down. Cupcake. Bippity boppity. Pizza wheel. Party favors. Cupcake. I swear to God, if he uses jump scare again within one attack, I'm going to rage. Don't you fucking do it. Don't you dare. Okay, at least he didn't do it. Happy Jam. Jump scare. Also, fun fact, I learned hilariously, if you press jump scare the moment he tries to jump scare you. I don't know if this was a glitch, but I interrupted his jump scare attack by picking jump scare at one point. I'm gonna wait until he tries to press jump scare, see if it works again. Attack, damn it. I mean, no, not attack, use jump scare. Okay, it's not even worth it. It's not even worth it because he's not gonna do it. He knows my freaking plan. Oh, there goes Jacob. Freddy! Rest in peace, Freddy. And there goes Foxy, too. I should not have waited. Pizza wheel. I'm just gonna let him waste it. Poppers. You know, hilarious, that's how I accidentally beat a boss once. I got so lucky because they went off at the perfect time. I won by a hair because of those things. Hot cheese. Water hose. I don't think it affects bosses, I just realized. And I win! This is the power of McDonald's. Give me that crap. Chips. Give me that head start speed. Feeling empty inside. Playing on hard mode gives triple the rewards. Yeah, I don't freaking believe that. I don't believe that for a moment. Fast jam. Get him, Foxy! Time, stop tormenting your cat. I just like how Freddy's like looking at me. He's like trying to sneak around the corner. Alright, let's head to Lolbit's bite shop. I only have enough for the first one. I like Little Bits Jam. Yeah, Google notifications, probably not even about anything I care about. Time to see if we can beat the totem mole. If not, oh well. It's Toad Cap. I swear to God, when I first saw this character, I thought he was a reference to a comic I saw about Springtrap and his adventures in FNAF World. Where Fredbear was just annoying the fuck out of Springtrap saying, "Find the clock." And then at the very end, it's revealed there was no reason to find the clocks. Like, the entire reason for finding them was apparently to release the guy who caused that version of Springtrap to do a bunch of horrible deeds. For context, the lore was that Golden Freddy kept hunting William Afton, and William Afton brought a Ouija board to the pizzeria to ask the spirit what it wanted. The spirit straight up said it wanted blood, so William started sacrificing stuff like chickens and random animals like that. Bought him some time only for the spirit to become more aggressive, and so that led to him doing what he did in regular FNAF out of desperation for survival. and that was the reason I thought that character that we just fought was a reference to that comic was because one of the enemies, William drives a axe into its skull. It just goes and it beat the boss. Though I think it was Auto Chipper, not I think it was Auto Chipper, not the Totemo guy. Which I find hilarious that I mistake the two, because they are completely different characters. Hot cheese. Hot Chaz. Best jam. I think it. Oh no, I did not interrupt his attack. Party favors. I mean, cupcake. Perish. Perish by hot cheese. Or bash them, whichever one you choose. Yeah, I win. I am pressing shift to skip that, because it is seizure inducing, apparently, according to some people. I forget how much the second one costed. I think it's like 150. So I'm going to instead. Crap. I forgot it is the other way. Box Bite and Flan. Because there's an anime called Flan, and it looks nothing like Flan. I can barely see. I can barely see Freddy, for God's sake. And Freddy's now dead. Rest in peace, Freddy. Party favors. Once I exit this fight, I'm probably gonna end the stream. I have not yet beaten FNAF World Refreshed. I've gotten to the graveyard, and I've entered the cave from what I remember. As a matter of fact, I will, instead of entering the stream, I'm instead going to, and I accidentally just left the game. There's no pause menu for that, so you can't even go into the, okay. I really hope I don't get copyright for this menu. Start. E. Play. Let's see where I am currently at in file 1. No, wait, I remember now, I think. I was in the, what's it called? This area thing. I was here. As you can see, it said cowards. Yes, I was here last time. So that's where I left off in my old file. Well, that's gonna be it for this stream, guys. I'll see you guys next time.